Hey, what's up? If you're watching this video, you are on the channel about practical fashion. Today I'm gonna tell you how to shop if you are on the budget. But before that, please subscribe to my channel, put your thumbs up, and also follow me on Instagram too. I post about fashion from Monday till Friday, so a lot of good tips, interesting information. That's pretty much it. How to shop if you're on the budget. Coming up. So everybody been there, everybody was broke. If you've never been broke, I'm really happy for you, but maybe it's good timing to start saving and not spending all your money on shopping. So I just want to give you a few really good tips that helped me when I was broke. At least I know I have strategies. So about that later. Number one, quality over quantity. Once you learn that rule, you can apply it in different specters of your life. It's not only clothing, it's about alcohol, friends, good people. I don't know why I said alcohol first. That's really funny. Food, man, everything, girl. But always quality over quantity. Believe me or not, if you would have one cashmere sweater for 80 bucks, it's gonna stay way more in your wardrobe. That's something you're gonna get in Forever 21. Invest smartly, invest into good fabric, good cut. It's not about the brand as much, it's more about good quality. So I promise you, if you're gonna get one good sweater, one good shirt, one good pair of jeans, they're gonna last longer and you're gonna look better. Number two, wait for the sale. It's kind of sale season right now from November to like February, I wanna say even February, mid of the February. Most of the stores are gonna have really good deals on sweaters, pants, everything basically. So make sure you have a list what you want or save the pictures and just wait for sale. Most of the times everything is going on sale, or at least a lot of apps and a lot of sites would have here and there 20% off and stuff like that. Talking about sales. So if you would download most of the apps, or if you would sign up to subscription to most of the fashion brands, they would offer you at least 15% off. 15% off plus free shipping or stuff like that. A lot of times they would have just random markdowns or 30% off. I would use those tricks. I would wait till sale. I would download the app. A lot of app I would check that item daily because I know eventually it's gonna go on sale. We live in the society of fast fashion. Everything is going on sale. So download the app you like and subscribe to get those extra 15% off. Style over fashion, especially if you are broke. One thing you need to know is that if you're going with trendy, flashy stuff, you're most likely not gonna use them next season, or you're gonna look really ridiculous or not good. If you like sneakers, go with more classic designs, meaning not as flashy colors, something you can use daily. In other words, more basic, not as flashy. And figure out what is your style, what is the DNA of your style, what you wear the most, what you like the most, and go after that. Instead of buying everything you see and wanting everything that you see on Instagram and some influencer, it's not necessarily what you need. Again, that's a really good rule to apply in real life. You see, I'm teaching you something here, guys. So style over fashion. Go vintage and also go thrift shopping. So that's a really good idea. Just be smart. Again, be smart about those purchases. Vintage wise, go with brands. Go vintage Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Dior, stuff like that. Go vintage high-end brands. Sometimes you might get something really fancy and cool for really good price. Maybe you need some tailoring, take to the person who's doing your tailoring But vintage is really cool, especially if you like that vibe. It definitely has to be in very good condition. Anything with holes and tears and stains, not gonna work. Thrift shopping is another cool thing. Back in the day, I bought Alexander Wang bag from this thrift store. I sold it later and got another one. That's a long story, but anyways, you can get really cool things from thrift shops. Just make sure, like, do your research, know your places, know what it's there. Some places would take more of a high-end brand, some places would take pretty much anything. So just know your places. Thrift shopping is definitely cool, especially if you have time and you don't have budget. Also, guys, you can consign in those places. So if you have items you don't wear, most of us do, take it there and get some cash or store credit. Investigate what looks cool on you. So a lot of times we just buy some stuff that we don't really need or we don't really use or we're not gonna use. So make sure what looks good on you, what looks good on your figure, what fabric you prefer, colors. Just make an investigation. There is like plenty of information in internet right now. Know your colors, know your shapes. Do not spend on some stuff that potentially might look good on you or you think you're gonna lose some weight for it, gain some weight. Never worked for me. I promise. I did it before when I was back in school, or I want to say university. I got this, it was like hot navy, deep blue, really strange, very bright color dress with no, like, I called it piece of fabric because it was piece of fabric, literally. And I was thinking that, oh, I'm gonna be so skinny this summer, I'm gonna wear it. And I wore it only like once or twice, to be frank. So don't do that, girl, boy, guy, friend, anybody who's watching. Don't do this, my YouTube watcher, because it's not gonna work. It never works. It's just stupid spending. Neutral over flashy. So going back to that topic, style over fashion, the same thing here. Know what colors look good on you. Use colors that are not super flashy, super bright and contrasted. So probably you have that one color that you like, but it's just a bit overwhelming. So I wanna say, make sure that 70 or even 80% of your wardrobe is neutral colors that you like, that looks good on you. It's not something flashy or crazy, and you can wear it actually every day. Be practical about your purchases and be realistic about how often you're gonna wear it. Do not overspend on something that you might not necessarily need or you might not wear. Also, keep a list. You definitely, everybody, if you're broke, if you're rich, if you're going there, if you're on your way, if you're somewhere in between, keep your list. And I'm keep saying this to all my friends. I don't think if they've realized how important this is, but make sure you have your list. And every time you're in need or some like sweater or basic thing, just write it down. I need brown belt because I have a lot of black belts and they're not gonna look good with my new jeans or wherever. Having that list on your phone and having your phone 24/7 as you, most of us do that, you would eventually get everything you need so your wardrobe can work for you. Last but not least, do not use your credit card. Please, like begging you. Forget about your credit card. If you're already broke and you don't want to overspend, do not use your credit card. It's just stupid catch over there. It's like really tempting because you know, oh, I'm gonna pay you later. No, you don't. And you're gonna have the debt and you're gonna overspend and you're gonna get all those flashy, trendy things you don't need. So, keeping those things in mind, I promise you it would make your life much easier and would save you some time and money. I do hope this was practical. It's all based on my personal experience. Everything that I really strongly recommend that would, it's like just life-changing things. Let me know if you use any of those or if you don't, if you agree or disagree. Just any comments, any feedback, I would really appreciate that. Make sure to put me a thumbs up because I really work hard for this. Yeah. And follow me on Instagram because I post more about fashion there, anything that is interesting and you probably should know even if you're not into fashion. So to make your life easier and to educate you on this topic. Anyways, guys, have a lovely evening and see you next week. And I'm really happy that you're here.